Yo, people, what's going on? Back again with another footy talk. Henry, what's good, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. All the Kane news and all that, all over everyone's socials. You lot are getting, what's his name from Atalanta? Højlund, something like that.
Højlund, yeah.
Yeah. So transfer season's fully underway. We've had pre-season. You've had what? 2 games now, or 3 games?
2, I think. 2. Yeah, 2 games. 2 games, 2 wins.
Yeah, we had our first game against West Ham. We lost that, didn't we? Typical Spurs that. But yeah, I mean, it's like this Kane news, man. It's dragging. It needs to be solved soon, isn't it? Like it's been 3 or 4 weeks now where he's been talking to Bayern Munich. Tottenham have offered him 400 grand a week, and apparently he's rejected the contract. So it looks like he's going to be going Bayern Munich, which is a bit peak for us.
Is he definitely going though? Because what, you lot can't agree a fee though.
I don't know. Like I look at it that there's life after Tottenham. When like Bauer left us, there was life. Ginola, Gaza, Modric, Dembele, all these greats we've had. Even the likes of Hoddle, like when that officially happened. But the thing with us, like I don't trust this football club to go and replace Kane. Like, I'll be real. You don't replace him with one person. The striker market at the moment is in the gutter. We need 2 or 3 players out there to go and replace him. But you don't want a player in your dressing room who's unhappy in it. Like Harry Kane clearly wants to join Bayern Munich. He's agreed personal terms. So I'd rather cash in right now and get 100 million. Otherwise, he goes on a free. And if he goes on a free, he could go to Chelsea or Man United.
Can you get 100 million though? It looks like Bayern ain't trying to pay that, bruv.
Well, if they're not trying to pay that, then see you later. Like, I'm not interested. Like, I'll be real. If Bayern Munich they're a football club that they don't really go and spend the hundreds of millions of pounds like United and City do. They're very acute with their business. Like, they didn't overpay for Gravenberch. Their most expensive signing was Hernandez, and he was about 75 million euros. Signed De Ligt for about 70 million euros. For Harry Kane, it's going to cost them probably 120 million euros, which is about 100 million in pounds. And at the moment, like, it looks like it's going to happen. Everything's like, we've got that Spurs play thing, right? That you've got to pay every year for. He's nowhere to be seen on it. It's all about Maddison. It's all about Son's road to recovery. This guy he's not doing any interviews. He's not putting out anything on his socials saying like, look, happy with the squad. There's nothing. Like, at the moment, I'll be real. It look like I'd rather cash in and get the 100 million than let him go for a free. Like, it's as simple as that.
Well, of course, but that was Levy's original plan anyway. But he is adamant that he wants to sell Kane abroad, innit? So I guess Kane's probably thinking, all right, fuck it, I'll go Bayern Munich now. But we all know he doesn't really want to go there. Like, he doesn't want to go there, though. It's obvious, bruv. Why would he want to leave the Prem? That would never be his first choice. It's probably his only choice.
That's what I'm saying. But it's a match made in heaven. They're going to win the league. You go there, you'll score probably 35 goals in that league because most of the teams are like lower end Premier League clubs. There's only like 5 or 6 that are real challenges to Bayern. And you come back potentially to another English club. I don't think we're going to sell him this window to Man United. They're looking at that young guy, the Danish guy from Atalanta. So what other football club is there in Europe right now? So I'm saying the striker market is so dead. Like, next season you got Osimhen who might be available. There's talk of Vlahovic moving around, but other than that, like, let's be real, who else is there? Lukaku. This guy's absolutely.
There's talk of Vlahovic going to PSG. That's why I'm seeing the links. They're being linked with Højlund as well, yeah. But he wants to come to Man United, innit? So I believe that he comes to Man United. I think this PSG thing is not real. I think it's Atalanta trying to use that to kind of do a little Bandudu bidding war with
get
Man
more
United.
money. That's what that's all about.
More money. I don't believe that PSG are in for Højlund still.
Yeah, I agree. I look at it and think, like, if you look to get Højlund, PSG will probably go for Vlahovic. So then what other big club out there does Harry Kane go and join? Barcelona can't afford him because they've got no. I don't know how they get their P's. They'll probably get 100 million out of a hole in the ground in some Spanish prison, right? He ain't going to. No other German club can afford him. He's not going to go to Man United because they've got that. Chelsea's probably the only other football club. But Daniel Levy's got no. We're not selling our best player we've had the last decade for one of our arch rivals. And we might as well cash in, let him go to Bayern Munich, finally get these centre backs over the line that we've been dealing with for the last 5 weeks, and then go from there. Like, because otherwise, if we go into the season with Richarlison up front,
and then but someone said in the chat you could bag Ivan Toney in Jan maybe.
Yeah, but Chelsea are looking at him as well. And if you're Ivan Toney, do you go to a football club that's won 25 trophies in the last 25 years, or a club that's won 25 trophies in the last 130 years?
Yeah.
Like, we're not an attractive club. Look at Aston Villa. Aston Villa are going and getting Diaby, Pau Torres, and we can't even get a centre-back over the line who plays for an eighth place team in Germany by the name of Wolfsburg. We're not serious, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you lot have got no peace. You've got nothing because their owners don't want to give you nothing, and you're still getting Mason Mount done. You're still getting Onana done. You're still getting this talent
done. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We got more peace than most teams in the league. We can spend 450 mil this window because of financial fair play. There's more chance of me getting struck by lightning tomorrow on a sunny day than us going and spending that.
Yeah, it's not happening, bro. It's not happening. That's crazy.
It's long. It's like this football club's in the gutter. Like, real talk, we're going to play better. We're going to have much better football going around. I watched us play against West Ham. I know it's the first game of the pre-season, but it's probably the best football I've watched since Pochettino. We had 70% possession, 30 shots. If Richarlison could actually score in a brothel, we'd actually be all right. We were playing it around nicely. Udogie looks a real talent. We got Maddison, but our defense, bro, like, real talk, our defense, like, we might as well.
Sabo was saying something similar, you know, like, and everyone in the chat was saying that you lot are playing some good football, but it just wasn't coming together.
We've got a half decent midfield and a good attack, and then a sieve in defense that literally is leaking goals. Like, imagine West Ham didn't have Ben Rama, didn't have Paqueta, didn't have Aguerd, didn't have Antonio, and they scored 3 goals in 4 shots.
Shit. Yeah, that's peak still.
It's like, real talk, like, I know it's pre-season.
What are you lot doing about your goalkeeper?
Well, we got a goal. We signed a goalkeeper, Vicario. He went to play out for the right back, and it went off for a corner.
Sorry, what?
He went to, someone passed it back, and he went to side foot it out to the right back, and it hit the outside of his foot and swazzed out for a corner.
Shit. Okay.
So we got a new keeper, but he looks, you know.
Yeah, that answered my question still.
He looks a bit meh at the moment.
Yeah.
And then I look at the midfield. We've got no DM. We're looking at Amrabat, but he's probably going to join United.
Yeah,
we'll probably roll out Oliver
right.
Twist in Skippy, whatever you're going to call him. Benson Core injured until January. By the time he's fully fit, Basuma is going to be like a new signing for us. I think Basuma is going to be a good player this year, like a really good player, especially
in this system, and the mobility, the energy, and moving the ball quickly the way your manager wants to play. It can only be good for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In that 8 role, I think he'll be good. I think Maddison in the 10 role will be good. Big questions over Heung-min Son and Kulusevski because Son's still injured. And, you know, if we have another purple patch season and he only gets 8 or 9 goals and Kane goes, like, I'll be honest, bro, don't rule out us finishing 14th or 15th next year. And it's more competitive.
What? Sorry, what?
If Kane goes, now real talk, if Kane goes and we don't replace these centre-backs, we're 15th. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not even joking. No centre-backs in this Tottenham team, and no Harry Kane with Richarlison up front. Nah. Like, it's more competitive now. You got teams like Fulham and Brentford and Brighton that can get points.
Hey,
Newcastle.
Bro, do you know how low 15th is, bro?
No, real talk, I'm not even taking the piss, bro. Like, look at us right now. Be real about it. A goalkeeper, big question to ask. Our centre backs, we've only got Romero. The rest of them can leave this football club. Our right backs, Porro's good going forward. Royale is good defensively. But Porro can't defend and Royale can't go forward. So who do you play? Then you look at the midfield. Bentancur's injured till January, which means Skip's going to play there. Masuma's good. Maddison's good. Big questions need to be asked about Kulusevski. If you don't perform this season, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Like,
Shit.
you scored 2 goals last year. You know, then you look at if Kane's gone, who's up front? Richarlison. He scored 1 goal last season. Right? And then Heung-min Son, if he has a purple patch, we might get a few goals, but I don't know, man. Like, I'm looking forward to it.
15th is low, Henry, bruv.
Well, so where do you think that team finishes? With no defenders and no Kane?
Bruv, I don't know, but 15th sounds mad.
Maybe not 15th. Maybe
bruv,
10th.
do you know how mad that sounds, bro?
Yeah, but that's where we're going, Rants. Like, that's where we're going. We can't even, like, real talk. We're looking at a Bayern centre-back from Leverkusen and Wolfsburg. We've been sitting there for 4 weeks tomorrow, and we're no closer. What is advanced talks, by the way? Can someone tell me what advanced talks is? Because we've been in advanced talks with this geezer for a month, and we ain't even signed.
Maybe you've been in good talks with him, but not the club, innit?
No, the personal terms are agreed. They've said from the day one, we want 30 million euros. And then we look down the road, well, not really down the road, at Aston Villa, putting 50 M's down on Diaby. And when we're sitting there going, whoa, hang on. This is what annoys me, Rants. Like, look at the stadium. You got Dyson hand dryers in there. You got state-of-the-art restaurants. And then on a pitch, you got scrubs. It's like buying £1 million gaff. You got outside, you got the Maserati or the Ferrari or the Porsche, right? You got some lovely misses, like whatever her name is in the new Barbie film. Margot Robbie.
Still.
Yeah, who's different gravy. And, you know, most people will give a kidney to just have 5 minutes with, right? And then you look at the inside of the house and you've got no wallpaper. You've got no furniture. Your bed's like a towel. And you've got no furniture. What's the point? What's the point of having £1 million?
That's £1 million house and no furniture, you know. Fucking hell, bro.
Like, you ain't even got a TV. You got an iPad on the wall. Like, that's what we're talking about. And then everyone else is doing business. Chelsea are about to get Casado for 80 million. Right? West Ham are bidding 50 million for Paulina. Whether it's been rejected or not, it's the ambition. Arsenal, 220 million on 3 players. And then Man City, they're going to bet 100 million on Vardiel. Newcastle bought Talani. What are we doing, bro? Like, what are we actually doing? Does we even know the transfer market's open? This football club is a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. Like, I don't know. We're not the Chicago Bulls, mate. We can't just rely on Michael Jordan to get us to a championship. We ain't got that mentality. Like, people are saying, like, I'm on it. I've been banging this drum ever since we started doing content. I've been saying the same things. And I get perceived as this negative Tottenham League gunner who apparently is this negative human being. All I want is my football club to do well. But, like, we can't. How much longer are we going to talk about James Maddison? Because that's all I hear. But we got Maddison. That's great. That's fantastic. But when you've got Davinson Sanchez, who's got the stability of a baby deer, and you've got Eric Dyer in your defence, like, what's there to be happy about, man? Seriously.
Bruv, hey, you're fuming, innit?
This is what I get told. Like, if someone said to me the other day,
hey, bro.
Rants, this is what someone said to me, right? If you can't see what Postecoglou's doing, why don't you go down the Emirates? Yeah, let me go down and watch a team that's just spent 100 million on one midfielder.
Bruv, this is funny.
And like,
but you know, we're playing good football though, Henry. Bro.
Yeah, that just papers over the cracks. We are playing like good football, and we will improve. We will certainly be, you know, dictating a lot of these games. But be prepared. You can clip this all you want, people in the chat. We will be this team next season that wins a game 2 or 3-0 and then loses the next one 2 or 3-0. There'll be no consistencies. We'll be a bit like, you know how was it Brighton last year? They lost quite a few games by high numbers, and then they won a few games by higher numbers. They beat United. Brentford beat United, 4-1 or something, and then lost 4-0 to another team?
I think we lost 4-0 to them still.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like, you lost 7-0. The next week, you go and put 4 goals in. Like, Lily White Lee. What is the audacity, bro? Like, Lily White Lee. Like, this is... People are saying, why am I so negative? What have I said in here that's negative?
Bruv, this is fucking funny, bruv. I swear down, because it's not negative, it's honest, bro. I'll be real. It's honest, fam. Like, you're keeping it 100, yeah, but it's just funny because it's like, you man got Maddison and you're fuming, cuz.
Yeah, I am. Damn straight I am.
Nah, this is
like, would you it's like, imagine you've got a team, right? And you've got a Rolls Royce number 9. You got Son who could get 10, 15 goals a season.
You got a Rolls Royce number 9 at the moment. You know that?
At the moment. But give it a couple of weeks, he might not be here.
Trust me.
And then what happens? What PR?
We're gonna have Charlie up front, bro. That Prius, you know what I'm saying?
We gone from a Rolls Royce to do you remember a Rover? Remember a Rover? That's what we've got up front now with Richarlison. And he scored so bad. Like, he was having no off season, right? He's, in the gym, training hard, all these different training drills, working hard. He hired a one-to-one coach to help him with his finishing ability, all for the guy to go and miss seven big chances against West Ham.
What? In one game?
Did you not see it?
Nah, bruv. I heard you played well.
Yeah. Who told you that? The commentator.
No, what? The last West Ham game. You said you had like 70% possession or something.
Yeah, we had 70% possession. And we had our first
and like 30 shots or something like that.
Yeah, 30 shots. And West Ham had 4 and scored 3 goals.
Hey, your team's finished, bro. You just need defenders. You need Harry Maguire, bro. 40 million, bro.
I ain't taking
that. I was telling Sava for 40 million, bro.
I ain't taking that fridge. No way.
40 million, bro. So
you don't fit the system. One ball over the top and you're in. Like, and the thing is with Richarlison, one thing that annoys me is this geezer has got a tattoo of him and Neymar on his back.
Neymar and back, yeah.
How shameless are you?
And R9, I think it's R9.
You don't belong in that company.
Yeah.
We're talking about the greatest striker, arguably ever, and one of the most talented players of his generation, and you. It's like me getting a tattoo of Shaquille O'Neal and Michael Jordan on me back. I don't belong in that company.
I don't know, but listen, he's got the right mentality, though. You know them, you never know.
He's got the same mentality as that Adam 22 guy.
Something might just click for him, lad. You know that. You never know, bro. Listen. There's still time, brother.
No. Let's just get to the bottom of this. We are in for a bumpy ride this year. Have you seen our first 6 games? 7 games. In our first 7 games, we've got Man United, Arsenal, and Liverpool. And we've got our first game of the season is Brentford away. What am I supposed to be optimistic about? Because the only thing I'm optimistic about, right, is it might be like we might play some positive football. But Brentford away, I'll read you out our fixtures. Because this is an absolute... We're in for, like, flipping...
That's funny. I haven't even looked at Man United's fixtures, because I just don't care. Like that. It's just, I don't care, because I know, like, bruv, I trust my manager's going to bring in the players we need, and then we're going to be all right. Like that. So it's just one of them things. I don't even know what the fixtures are.
I don't know if you can share that, because I don't know what... But we've got
one
Brentford.
second. Let me change the. Let me take this thing off. Okay.
So we've got Brentford away, first game of the season. But we're not winning that. I'll tell you that now. No one beat Arsenal.
Oh shit! So hold on, we got you second game.
Yeah. What a great start to the season.
We're smoking you lot.
Right. You never want to play a promoted club early on, especially at their ground, right? Because they're right. So we got Burnley. So rule sort, we could go into the Bournemouth game. I haven't won a game. Last year, we scraped it against Bournemouth. So let's be real. We're getting probably a point at Brentford. We're losing to United. Probably if we're lucky, scratch it against Bournemouth. We'll lose to Burnley. We'll beat Sheffield United. And then after that, we've got the one game that I can't remember the last time we won there. And then we got Liverpool. So we're probably going to lose 4 of our first 7 games. And then after that, we got Luton. And then we got a bit of an easier run. Then we got Luton, Fulham, Palace away, Chelsea, Pochettino, that disgrace is coming back to this club. And then, look, City, Newcastle. It's just, what's the point? That seriously.
Yeah, bro. It's not great, bruv. I'll be real. It's not great, but I think. Listen, I think you lot are gonna be all right. I think you're gonna surprise some people. I think that
how bad we are.
Nah, I think that you're gonna surprise some people as in how good you are. Like in terms of like it's that new manager bounce, bro. Yeah, I think he'll get the centre backs. I think he knows that he needs to get them, but also the new manager bounce, bro. I think that's a real thing. I think just like you said, the football's a bit better, and I think that's gonna get the fans up. Do you know what I mean? The atmosphere is gonna be high, and I think you'll do it, bro. And also, I think Harry Kane will still be there. You know what I mean? I think Harry Kane will still be there. And if he goes to Bayern Munich, I reckon he leaves right at the end of the window. Like, I don't believe he ends up going Bayern Munich. I believe Harry Kane ends up staying.
Okay, but if he stays, then I'd be like, right, okay, we're definitely finishing top 8 if he stays. Because his goals, if we get, this is what I don't understand, right? I've never known a football club in all of my life to need something so bad and then completely neglect it for years. We've needed centre-backs since Alderweireld and Jan Vertonghen left this football club. Do you know when they left this football club?
No.
4 years ago. Since then, we've brought in Joe Rodon, who is a championship level player. Right? Jose wanted Ruben Diaz, and we went, nah, you can have Joe Rodon. You'll be all right with him. We brought in Romero, right? Who's good, but he needs... For Romero to excel, you need someone of a voice and a leader next to him. Like if you had Van Dijk next to Romero will be very, very good. Or any defender next to Van Dijk. But if you had like a vocal voice next to him to say, calm down, because he's looking next to him and going, hang on, I've got Sanchez and Dyer here. Like, if we get the centre backs and Kane stays.
So you've been linked with who at centre back?
Tapsoba, who's a good player.
Yeah.
And Mickey van der Ven, who's the Dutch under-21s captain.
So you've been linked with, all the names I've been hearing you being linked with are centre backs. So I'm sure you'll get them, bruv.
Yeah, but it's been a month.
Yeah, but it's probably just a matter of Levy just being tight, bruv.
Levy's not even in the country. He's in Australia with the guys on tour.
Tour for hold on. Isn't the Women's World Cup in Australia as well?
Yeah, of course he is.
At the same time as your pre-season.
He's now flying to Thailand on his private jet while the rest of the squad are on their plane. Instead over here, this is what annoys me. Right? This is what really triggered me the other night, right? We signed a centre-back from Blackburn. He's 18 years old. His name's Ashley Phillips. One for the future. So if Daniel Levy is in Australia, with our first game was against West Ham, right? If we can do business back home and sign Ashley Phillips, why can't we get Van der Ven and Tapsoba done? This was out of nowhere. Tottenham have agreed a fee. Bang, bang, bang. Job done. Hang on. We've been sitting here with Mickey van der Ven and Tapsoba for the last calendar month. And nothing's happened. But instead, Daniel Levy is having a large up, having a few shandies, eating some shrimp on the barbie in Australia. Meanwhile, our defence is falling apart. And now he's flying to Thailand. We still haven't got a director of footballing. Scott Munn.
So who's recruiting for you then?
A guy called Leonardo, who's a good scout, but he's bringing these players to Daniel Levy, like the likes of Van der Ven and Tapsoba, and we're not doing anything with it. Name one other football club from Wolfsburg. We're not talking about a Barcelona or a Madrid player, or we're not talking about getting someone from Brighton where they can justify it. We're talking about a player from Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg. Like, this football club is a disgrace.
But see, man is saying Harry Maguire next to Romero, bro. Problem solved.
No, that defense. Honestly, you got both players just scream red cards to me. It'd be entertaining from a neutral perspective. Watching Harry Maguire, I mean, absolute fridge. Who I've seen milk turn quicker than that geezer. right? It makes me want to throw up thinking about it. Like, honestly, it's madness. Yeah, Tapsoba's a good player. Like, he'll do wonders. Mickey van der Ven and Tapsoba as our back two, put Romero on the bench. That'd be lovely. Then you got Udoji, Porro, a number 6. That's what I'm saying. We're 2 or 3 signings away from having a good 11. You put Amrabat, Tapsoba, and Van der Ven in.
Amrabat's not coming to you, bruv.
No, but if you did, like,
yeah, but come on, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, maybe not Amrabat.
If your nan had wheels, blood, she'd be a taxi or something. That's what. Yo, blood, you ain't getting Amrabat, blood. He
says if my nan had wheels, she'd be a bike, but she
a bicycle. But Saeed said taxi, blood. You know, Saeed butchers everything, blood. You know, like
speaking of taxis, didn't he try and rob someone's car while he was in New York?
Yeah, something like that, bro. And then he pulled the Magnum on him, bro. You know, there was
It'd be good night's sleep tight.
Yeah, brother, it's mad. You know, like that. You ain't getting him. You are not getting.
Right, do you know who I like quite a lot? But a lot of people will say, no, he's clapped. I like Douglas Luiz.
He's a player. He's a player.
They want only 25 million for him. We're going to get 30 million for Højbjerg because he's going. Bring in Douglas Luiz, play him as that 6, Basuma as the 8, and Maddison as the 10. That's calm. I'd be happy with that. Then you bring in Tapsoba and Van der Ven. You keep Kane, and you get top 5, maybe top 6 top 6, top 5 is a bit ambitious. But top 6, I'll take that. Get in the Europa League and then build. Lay the foundations down. Like this manager, even Postecoglou spoke today in his press conference. He said this Harry Kane saga has got to be solved now.
Yeah,
so
because
even he knows.
Yeah, he just wants to move forward. I completely understand that.
I actually respect it because Conte would have thrown him under the bus by now.
Yeah.
Conte would have been like, sank, see you later, with his mafia tone. And then he would have he would have thrown him under the bus. But, I don't know, man. It's just, it rattles me, man. You got Villa out there doing good business and we're sitting here.
Yeah, Villa, brother. That's what happens when you got a good manager. And I mean, I'm not to say that your manager's not good, but I always say, you see, as a club, when you get a manager, you also get their black book as well, their little list of contacts.
We had Conte's black book, and we signed a load of scrubs.
Yeah, but that's because Conte been around scrubs though. Because like Pau Torres, Aston Villa, bro, that doesn't happen without Unai Emery, bro.
I don't know. I think he's a good. I don't. People are saying he's like a world class centre back. If he's a world class centre back, he ain't joining Aston Villa. Like,
no, I wouldn't say he's world class, but he's still a
good centre back.
Half. Do you know what I mean? He's been linked to with big clubs and stuff like that. Obviously,
he rejected us a couple of years ago.
Well, there you go. And he was linked to us at one point, even though I don't think we were seriously in for him. But that's the kind of teams he was looking at.
What do you think about this Højlund geezer? He scored 8 goals last year.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't read into how many goals he scored. Like, I think that profile-wise, he's a good player, and he's a good modern-day striker, and also he's young, and he can be developed by our manager, innit? So I think that we're paying for potential. Like, rumors are that they'll accept 55+ add-ons. So, bro, like, I like him, innit? He's got the right stature, right mentality, and his physical attributes are there, his technical attributes are there. I think he's a good foil. He links the play very well, and he's got an eye for goal in it. And in the modern game, that costs a lot of money, unfortunately, in it. So the fact that he only scored like 9 goals or whatever, like, I'm not really fussed about that because, to be honest, like, no disrespect to Atalanta, but we're Man United, bro. Do you know what I mean? We're meant to we're meant to be creating more chances than Atalanta, so he's meant to be scoring more goals for us.
Yeah. Do you think at any point, if you don't get Højlund, do you think, let's say that falls through, do you think you could go back in for Kane?
Bro, but yeah, bruv, listen. If for some reason Højlund ended up at PSG, blood, man have to just duffel bag the Kane thing, bro. I'll be real. But I don't think it's going to come to that. I think that Højlund wants to play for Man United, and he will play for Man United. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's that. Like, it's our manager's first choice. And that's what it is. I don't believe Harry Kane is the manager's first choice. I believe he wants him, but I don't believe he's his first choice, innit? Like, it's one of them ones where Harry Kane is a very attractive prospect, like, to have at your club, but you almost sacrifice what the manager wants to do if you bring him in.
He don't fit the play style, so
He
you
does.
adapt your play for Kane, don't you?
Yeah, but that's it. You adapt to Harry Kane, and I'm not saying that he's not worth adapting to, but I'm saying if the manager's doing this rebuild thing, yeah, and he can't go out and sign 8-9 players at once, then maybe you think more about the profile of player.
I'm looking at it right now. Like I look at I'm looking at what we're gonna do. It all hinders on Kane. Like I'm actually leaning towards, like, people have been telling me all week, we'd play better football if Kane leaves. Because in that pre-season, Kane was dropping deep, and then Maddison was about to pick the ball up, and I'm like, hang on, you don't do that anymore. Like you got to be in the box. You got to be that Aguero fox in the box poacher now.
Yeah.
Because we got Maddison to give you the ball, and I'm like, hang on. In the system, we need a striker that can press, and Kane's got the legs for that. That's why Richarlison suits the system better, but he can't finish. We might as well have a donkey up front. Like, when a guy plays for Brazil, he puts the ball in the back of the net for fun. When he plays for us, it's like we've got his brother from Wish. Like, it's honestly, the guy had, what is it? Let me have a look. I think he had 7 shots against West Ham, and only 2 were on target. Like, I don't know, man. Our coaches are going to have to pull something out of the bag to get him scoring goals. Like, everyone talks about his form at Everton. Yeah, he might have scored 12 goals, but 6 of them were penalties. I get it, you've still got to score the penalty, but he's never been a guy that, he's not going to get you 20, 30 goals a season. No way in a million years is he going to score 30 goals a season in that Tottenham team.
Boy, who fucking knows, mate? Do you know what I mean?
What's your thoughts on next season for United, though? Like, you're quietly going about your business now, isn't it? Onana.
Yeah. Bro, listen, like, the goalkeeper, big for us, man. I think the goalkeeper is the most important signing. That changes the way we play. The Mason Mount thing is just, bruv. Mason Mount's Mason Mount, bruv. Like, it is what it is.
Has he played well in any of the games yet?
Not really, not really. Mason Mount did exactly what I knew he could do. Not very much, apart from run. However, like, it is what it is. The manager thought he was worth the money, so we move. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that. I've just seen Leicester City have put a dig out towards Tottenham.
For what? Because of Madders?
No, they've just tweeted saying a picture of Winks in the Leicester top, saying this weekend you can watch Leicester versus Tottenham 4, and they've put 3 in capital letters. Because obviously, we charge.
Oh yeah, because they got him. What? Because because you what? Because you charge what for what? So like,
we've got to pay £45 a year to watch Tottenham on the friendlies.
Oh yeah, so that's like the MUTV subscription model. So MUTV used to be like £8 a month sometimes, and now it's probably more than that. It's probably like £15 or some shit now.
Yeah, £15. Like, £45. You can't watch any of the live games. And whenever you watch the game, it's got to be on a replay. And it's not by the proper commentator. It's by some scrub who works for Tottenham.
Yeah, it's like MUTV. And I don't know how much it is now, but I remember MUTV used to be like more than £10 a month. Like, and sometimes
West Ham charge their fans £5 to watch the game against Tottenham. You can't buy one game. You have to buy the membership, which is £45 to watch us lose to West Ham. So now Leicester have just put out saying you can watch it for free.
Yeah, they're mocking you lot.
Watch Harry Winks have a masterclass now as well, by the way. Watch him turn into like this number 8 that we've never seen before and be spraying it around like Banksy.
You don't get smoked by Leicester, bro. I can't lie. It's long for you, innit? Like, there's nothing you man can say to that.
Did you watch that all-star performance by Kai Havertz?
No, I didn't, but I seen him posting like he was doing the mad thing.
Yeah, he scored a goal in the 89th minute against basically a semi-pro keeper.
Oh, he scored right at the end.
Yeah, like that performance beforehand, right? Of him doing the skill games. I mean, it's like,
I saw that. Horrendous.
I could have done better than that, and I'm not even lying. One little touch on the knee, side-footed volley into the bin. He got 2 out of 16 shots or whatever it was. And then the guy scores in the 89th minute against the MLS teams, and he's basically telling the fans to be quiet.
Yeah,
Like,
it's weird, isn't it? Like, I mean, these ballers, you know, what it is these ballers got weak mentality, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they got weak mentality. Like, I remember when Harry Maguire was cupping his ears on that after scoring against, I don't know, I think it was Albania or something. This is what these guys do, innit? Like, this is what these guys do. These weak mentality footballers, yeah. Like, they're overpaid and they ain't got no mentality. They shouldn't be on social media, bruv, because these men are so easily triggered, innit? And it's like, to be in the public eye, you need to be a special kind of character, bro. Do you know what I mean? And these men
yeah,
ain't
I
got it.
agree.
And this is the reason why they're not good at football, you know, because once upon a time they probably were good at football. Maybe not Harry Maguire, innit? But Kai Havertz is one of them things where when the pressure wasn't on in Germany, I'm sure maybe was sourcing and he come to England and the pressure's crushed him, bro. You can tell that the pressure's absolutely buried him because if you've got a certain level of temperament, you don't even rise to these things, bro. Preseason goals, you're not even meant to celebrate. I don't care. Like, period. I
The
don't.
training session.
Bruv, it's literally a training session. You don't celebrate when you score goals in training. Like, do you know what I mean? You just laugh it off, blood, or do a little banter thing. Do you know what I mean?
Unless you've done like something you're like
Bruv,
something you're
if I
working
score
on.
like a mad overhead scissors kick here, but I've been trading, all right, cool. Like, man will gas it. But bro, it's pre-season.
Yeah, unless you're working on something like a new technique and you finally
Bruv,
get
man
it
said have that, bro. After scoring a dead goal, bruv, in pre-season against
the
a bunch of
MLS
part-timers,
All-Stars.
bruv. Allow it, man. Do you know what I
Against
mean?
Benteke, who's about 38 or whatever he is up front.
Some joke thing. You know what I'm saying? It's some joke thing. You know what I'm saying?
Shushing 100 fans.
Fucking nonsense, bro. Absolute nonsense, bro. Honestly. So who knows? I think it's stupid, bro.
Which that's a good question. That is by Zachariah, whatever it is. Which top team will be sacked their manager first?
Who are the top six? Well, you mean the big six? The big
It
six.
depends if you put us in that or not, because I'm not hearing this Newcastle. Like, I'm sorry,
big
bro.
six, big six, yeah. Big six right now is Man City,
Chelsea,
Man
Arsenal.
City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United, Tottenham, and Liverpool. That's big six. If you mean top six and you're including Newcastle, like then boy, I don't know. Then you got to remove Chelsea, blood, because Chelsea finished lower than everyone else.
Let's just do the big six. Like Newcastle, after one good season, they ain't done anything since the 50s, or when Kevin Keegan was screaming about, "I'd love it if we beat them," just to bottle the game. So the big six. I think the manager that will get sacked first, I think, it could be an outside shout.
I think Eddie Howe.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Or Jurgen Klopp.
Nah. I think Klopp will leave. I don't think he'll be sacked, innit? I think Eddie Howe's the first to leave. It doesn't necessarily even have to be the season, but I think he's the first to leave. I think he leaves before Arteta. He leaves before Ten Hag. He leaves before Pochettino. He leaves before Postecoglou. He leaves before... Who else did I say? Did I say
Pep Guardiola and Arteta ain't going nowhere. Unless...
Exactly.
Well, it could be Arteta. I've got a bet with Lee. He thinks he'll be sacked before Christmas.
Who, Arteta?
Yeah.
You know the funny thing about Arteta is, yeah, like now Arsenal have gone and spent that money on Declan Rice and all those things. If Arsenal don't hit the ground running, yeah, and like say coming up to Christmas, for argument's sake, they're not in the top two, yeah, top two, top three, he could be under a lot of pressure. Do you know what I'm saying?
Have you seen their start to the season? They've got Forest, Palace, Fulham, United, Everton, Tottenham, and Bournemouth.
That's calm.
Other than United,
and it's United at home as well. They're at home.
They'll probably win all 7 games. Then they've got Man City.
I don't think we'll lose to them still.
Well, let's say that's a draw, right? They're beating Forest, Palace, Fulham, Everton, Tottenham.
They shouldn't lose a game in that first 7.
Then they're going against Man City. Then after that, Chelsea, Sheffield, Burnley, Brentford, Wolves, Luton, Villa. They haven't got their tough run is in the back end of the season. Their last 10 games, they've got City, Villa.
Yeah, Tottenham. But this is where Arsenal always bottle it in the last 10 games, isn't it? So that's how their seasons usually start. It was like that last season. So I'm quite happy for them to start well and them to.
I can't wait. Second to last game of the season is Old Trafford.
That's what happens. That's what happens, bro. Like they always towards the end. The last 10 games is where this is where Arsenal's knees start going. You know, like that. And
they've got us. They've got
Yeah.
us. Well, if anything, right? I'm that shameless. I know we ain't going to win a trophy, but watching Man United and Tottenham destroy Arsenal's title race, they start coming out with chest saying they're going to do something in the Champions League. You haven't been in that tournament for nearly a decade. Like, the chest on some of these Arsenal fans is insane.
No, but you know what? Yeah, I understand it. I understand it, bro. You know what I mean? I really do understand why they're getting gassed. I understand it. Do you know what I'm saying? They came close, and it's like in their head they're gonna do better. They won't though. However, like I understand it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's confidence and then it's copium as well because their man died, fam, spectacularly, you know. Like the way they died, they should be getting a lot more corn than they're actually getting.
I
you know,
agree.
like that. Bro, they should be still getting cooked, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? But it's like, man, are letting them off. Nah, they should still be getting it because that was historical bottling, you know, 93%. Like, that's historical bottling, bruv. Like,
That was just taking our foot off the pedal.
They should still be getting lashes for that. It's just that people are just they're bored of it now.
It's because their PR. Their PR spun it, and straight away the narrative was about the 115 charges against Man City. That's the narrative straight away, not about you're bottling everything. You went out the Europa League to Sporting Lisbon. You went out the FA Cup to your arch rivals. They were toothless against every single Man City game last year. FA Cup and home and away in the Premier League. And then the League Cup, they got knocked out at home by Brighton. They bottled absolutely everything. And I love to see it.
Bruv, this year, I can't lie, it's gonna be brazy though. Do you know what I mean? Like, bruv, like, I'm looking forward to this season because it's like I think there's gonna be some surprises. I think there's gonna be some surprises, bro. Do you know what I mean? I think Chelsea are gonna do better than
One
people
game a week.
think. I think Chelsea will do better than people think. I think you lot will do better than people think. I think Arsenal will do worse than people think. I think
the top two.
I think Liverpool will do better than people think. And us, I think we'll do better than people think. And I think City won't do as good as people. Or maybe people think City aren't going to do as well. Like, I'm not sure. I haven't really heard.
Well, they're getting that Vardy, aren't they? I know at the moment the deal's on, like not on, but they're going to get Vardy out. And then Vardy Diaz is the best centre-back partnership in Europe. Let's be real. You've got Rodri sitting in front. And they've still got, like everyone's saying, they've lost Mahrez and they've lost Gundogan. Bernardo Silva's going to sign a new deal. So they've only lost two players of that super team, and they'll go out and they'll go and get someone else. They'll replace Riyad Mahrez. They've got the best technical director in world football managing their football club. They've got Sixty Birkenstein, who built La Masia, running their academy. They've got the best.
I know, but you know what it is with Man City. Yeah, Man City. We always, obviously, I'm not saying they're not going to win the league. I'm saying that the standards are so high for Manchester City. Yeah. Everyone expects City to just run away with it all the time. I don't think they'll run away with the league this season.
I agree.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean about saying them not do as well as people think. I don't think they'll run away with it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think they'll still win. But I don't think they're going to be as dominant as previous years. I think they'll be able to get got at next season, if that makes sense.
I think knowing it doesn't matter how bad we are, we probably will still beat them next year. At home.
To be fair, you have a good record again. I don't know why, but you do, innit?
That's our trophy.
Yeah, and Newcastle also. I think Newcastle. Oh, I'm gonna go rogue and say that Newcastle aren't gonna have a good season.
I said that the other day. I agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna go rogue.
They haven't approached the market like everyone thought they would. They've made two signings, Barnes and Tonali. Good signings, but
I'm gonna go rogue and say Newcastle finish outside the top 6 next season, bro. I'm going to go absolutely rogue, blood. I think that the wheels are gonna fall off and they're gonna sack their manager. That's what I think. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what, yeah, this clip is gonna bang when it happens. You know?
I agree. Do you know what surprised me? They sack their manager.
Yeah.
Right. And they go and get Jose. They've got the money. He loves buying players. They've got the status now.
I don't know if Jose though. I don't know if
They're
Jose.
gonna want to get a big time manager. They will.
No, they will, but they could go a different
They ain't getting
approach.
Conte.
I don't think they're gonna get an old manager though. I think they might try go get a progressive manager, but also get a better manager. Man saying they need European football, bro. They're now playing European football, yeah. They don't have a deep squad. I think that they're gonna struggle next season. Because when you look at it, the only reason why they finished where they finished, yeah, is because Liverpool died, Chelsea died, Tottenham died. If everyone does like kind of what they're supposed to do, Newcastle aren't good enough. That's my honest opinion. Do you know what I mean? So
I think there's an element.
I think if everyone does what they're supposed to do, Newcastle are not a top 6 side. Not yet. Their football was preposterous, bruv. Like when you watch the football, yeah, oh my days, horrid football. Cool, like there's been some good goals, but bro,
they've just sold Saint Maximin as well, haven't they?
Have they? To where?
Saudi Arabia.
Oh shit! Didn't know that.
That's why they brought in Barnes.
Newcastle were playing some shit football, bruv. And bro, don't be surprised if Aston Villa have a better start to the season than them.
Aston Villa have got them first game of the season.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that game. I'm gonna do that watch along actually, because Man United don't play till the Monday. I'm gonna watch that game then, and then at least I'll get a good idea of.
Someone said Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann, I don't think he'll go anywhere at the moment. His
stocks are in a weird position right now, isn't it? It's like the next move is very important for Nagelsmann because it's widely looked at as a failure at Bayern Munich. So if he goes somewhere else and fails again, I think he's on the ropes. Do you know what I mean? So the next move has to be a move that's going to make him look good, I believe.
Just quickly, do you think? How do you think Luis Enrique is going to do at PSG? Because if they lose Mbappe,
no, I think he's going to do okay. The reason why I say that is because they're restructuring their team to be less individual reliant and more structured and
they've made some good signings.
Player profile reliant, which is why I think that they're going to play some very good football aesthetically. And I think that eventually, if they allow him to get the signings he wants, I think that they're actually going to be better as a team. Get rid of Mbappe, get rid of Neymar as well, and just literally build a proper team and get rid of the individuals. I wouldn't say egos because you do need egos in your team, but I feel like you still need players that are going to put the team first.
Yeah, facts. I agree.
I mean, man saying Romano the fraud, Vardio, here we go. Bro, what's the deal with Vardio? I heard that Romano's been getting cooked online, but I don't know.
Apparently, his agent leaked some news to Romano. Romano said, "Here we go," and then Leipzig aren't happy. But I don't know how people can call it. Like this guy is so reliable. Like I don't like. He's the most reliable. Like if he says to you, like, "Listen, you got to break up with your missus because he knows something," you're doing it. You're doing it.
I don't know. I don't trust no one, blood. Like, bruv, these men.
Yeah, but Romano, this guy, he had Brighton's whole football club saying, "Oh, we'll see who lied." And then Romano's sitting there with a cigar, like Don Robbie. Like, what are you saying now? The guy is that reliable. Like, if he said that here we go, it's happening. At some point.
Oh, he said that there was a medical going on. Ooh.
I don't know. Where's that tweet? Listen. How many times has Romano got it wrong in the last 5 years?
Quite a bit, probably. But he gets it right way more than he gets it wrong. Do you know what I mean?
He's probably got a 99% hit rate.
Yeah, bruv, the thing is, yeah, like things change so fast in football. It could have been true at the time. You know, like that. Like, who knows? I don't really know. Man said, Rice and Havertz, blood. Ain't no improvement on supposedly the best DM in the league party by Arsenal fans on Prime Xhaka. Big up my man for the super chat. I agree. I agree with this statement. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. Arsenal fans are saying that Partey's not leaving now, but the rumors are that he is. I don't know what to believe. We just have to wait and see when the window shuts if he's still there.
Apparently he's staying now. Like that's what all the reports are saying.
But
if he stays, he ain't gonna start.
But yeah, but to be fair, even when he is there, he can't stay fit anyway.
Yeah, like his fitness, he's getting injured left, right, and center. I generally think as of right now that they're weaker. Kai Havertz playing the 8 role, Odegaard. If Declan, if
Kai
Declan
Havertz
Rice,
in the A is a bad idea. And the thing is, if it's not him, it's Jorginho, innit? Like,
and he ain't got the
still,
legs.
yeah, you can't play Jorginho and White Rice. That's brazy. You know, like that. I can't lie. Like, they're still missing a dynamic midfielder, innit? They're still missing that. But if Party stays and they don't sign one, I think they're in trouble still. Do you know what I'm saying?
Gavin C said we're weaker because we got rid of Xhaka. You're gonna have Kai Havertz as the 8. If Declan Rice gets injured, Jorginho.
Xhaka's better than Havertz, though. He is in midfield for sure. For sure. For sure. But the thing is, yeah, the one thing I would say, yeah, and this goes for every team that's trying to win leagues, yeah. If you want to strengthen, yeah, you have to build the quality and depth in it. Strength and depth. You don't replace one for one. That's not how you get better as a team. Do you know what I mean? Because you still lack depth. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like you're only as good as what's on your bench, innit? You're only as good as what's on your bench because one, you don't know how injuries are gonna go, and two, sometimes you need to change stuff in game. That needs to happen, and that's why I want Amrabat, because when Casemiro's out, we don't have anyone that can play.
The drop off's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, the drop off's massive. We don't have anyone that could play lone 6, bro. So say like Casemiro gets suspended and we know we can play Amrabat there, we're nice, you know, like that. But at the moment we don't have that. So even if we bring in another midfielder, unless we get a like for like replacement for him, we can't be stronger. Like, we can't be, because you're only as strong as your weakest link, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's a saying for a reason. So it's one of them ones where, like, this is what you got to look at, innit? So we'll see, innit? Like, Havertz for Xhaka is not an upgrade. If anything, it's a downgrade.
Facts.
If anything, it's a downgrade. However, if Party stays and they've got Party and Rice, then yeah, cool. Do you know what I mean? Even though none of them, Rice is definitely more of a 6 than Party. Party is definitely not a 6. He's more of an 8, but can play the 6 if he has to. But
Rice can play the 8 if needs be as well, can't
he? Yeah. The Rice is more an 8 than a 6, in my opinion, in terms of what he likes to do. But he's settled into that 6 role, innit? But he still likes to drive forward. He's not a traditional number 6 that breaks up play, distributes. Do you know what I'm saying? He breaks up play, but then he drives forward. That's why I say he's more of an 8 than a 6. But he will play the traditional 6 role. Is he gonna not drive forward? He'll still drive forward because Arsenal play inverted. He'll still be allowed to drive forward. But when you look at his strengths, and ball carrying is probably one of his biggest strengths, that's not the strength of a number 6. So you could argue that he's not really a typical 6 either. Do you know what I'm saying? But a midfield of Rice, Party, Odegaard is better than Xhaka, Party, Odegaard. However, is it more balanced? I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like someone said that, yeah, Rice doesn't play as a lone 6. Exactly.
The only player probably in the league right now who can really play as that lone 6 and dictate things is Rodri and Casemiro.
Yeah, they're the only true number 6s. And Jorginho's a true number 6, but Arsenal aren't going to play him.
He ain't got the legs for it anymore, though, I don't think.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. But that's why I think it was a bad signing.
So it's once again, it's Arsenal buying more dead wood from Chelsea. Who they had? They've had William Gallas, Willian, David Luiz, Kai Havertz, Jorginho. And this is the thing, right? Arsenal come out and say London is red, this and that, this and that. You know, they've won less European trophies than West Ham.
Who has?
Arsenal.
Yeah, but West Ham used to be massive, bro. Like, man, forget them, man.
They never used to be, man. I can't stand that.
Nah, but they did though. But they did though. But they did used to.
They were massive.
They might have probably more than that, bruv.
Yeah, during the World Cup. And if you read Bobby Moore's autobiography, all he talks about the whole book is he wanted to join Tottenham. Because in the 60s, we were a serious football club. Before Levy got involved.
Wait, relax. But like, they did used to be a really big club, though, man. Henry, you can't take that away.
Nah, let's not. West Ham have never been like. I don't think Tottenham are a massive football club. I've said that many times, but if we're not a big football club, then West Ham are like a sandcastle.
Mhm.
Like, yes, they've just won the
You know what
Conference
it is?
League.
I don't understand the beef between West Ham and Tottenham. Yeah, the reason why I don't understand it, like, well, I do, but I don't. In it,
Do
obviously,
you know the beef? Why?
I know the
Why beef?
historical stuff, and I know there's some racial tension and that, but it's one of them ones where it's like one of you lot's north, one of you lot's east. It's like you're not direct rivals, but
Because
you're both bitter,
West Ham,
yeah,
right?
and you both don't win things. You know them ones. Obviously, West Ham won something last season, yeah. So this time it's a bit shit. But I mean, in general, you're both like irrelevant in trophy.
A fact, I know we are.
So it's like, what's the beef over, blood? Like,
Basically, like West Ham used to think that they're West Ham and Tottenham and Chelsea all and Millwall were the clubs scrapping it out, right? Having fights, the firms. Arsenal were too busy winning trophies, right?
Yeah.
Millwall obviously went down and West Ham stayed up. So then all of a sudden, West Ham don't have a rival, so they lean towards Tottenham. And there's been a bitterness between the two clubs for years. Problem is, Tottenham fans walk around with their chest out thinking we're large and in charge because we've got a Pucker Stadium. But we haven't won a major trophy since 2008. And West Ham walk around and they get sick and tired of it. West Ham fans get sick and tired because Tottenham fans act like we're bigger than we are. We think we're like Chelsea. Our fans do. Most clapped fan base in the world. They walk around. You know, you can't get in a stadium now in a tracksuit. You've got to wear boat shoes and all this other crap, right? We think we are so entitled to everything because Daniel Levy has changed the mentality of this football club. We don't care about winning anymore. We don't.
Yeah,
the stadium announcer interviews Postecoglou. The result don't matter. Postecoglou goes, every result matters. That is the mentality I want at my football club. Diego Simeone, when he took over at Atletico, Kieran Trippier said on an interview from August the 1st to July the 1st, all they were doing is singing champions in Spanish because they knew they were going to win the league and Barcelona and Real Madrid weren't good enough. Meanwhile, we don't care about football. As I've said many times, Rolls-Royce Stadium on the pitch, scrubs. And we're laughing about West Ham winning the trophy. Oh, look at them celebrating the Tin Pot Cup. That's bigger than anything we've done for the last 30 years. And there ain't a damn thing you can do about it.
No, facts. Like them man saying Levy gentrifying the fan base. Bro, it's that. You lot smash the likes, man. I need 700 likes in it. We ain't even got 500 likes. Got over 1,000 people in it. You lot taking a piss, bruv. You freeloaders.
Pay your rent.
Pay your rent, bruv. Smash the like. You know what I'm saying? It helps the channel grow, fam. And it's free. There's no excuse for this nonsense, fam.
We got knocked out of the Conference League by COVID.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then we've got the audacity to sit there and laugh at West Ham. Focus on your own ship. Don't attack others. Unless you're Man City, no club in the Premier League should be sitting there firing shots. No club.
And even Man City, they don't rest on their laurels, bro. They're trying to sign Vardio, and they signed Kova already.
Mentality.
Do you know what I mean? They've already moved. They're starting to move and shake, and they'll make more moves. I think Man City are waiting to see how the market goes, and then they're going to pounce late on. I don't think that their business is done at all.
Man City have got the best of the best sorting out their business. They've got the best scouts, best chairman, best manager, best goal scoring number 9 in world football, right? Because they've lost 2 players, everyone's acting like it's going to open the door for Arsenal. I've said it and I'll say it again. Arteta is a fantastic coach. But in them big games, he doesn't have the management. He doesn't have the management brain to do it.
Who's this?
Arteta.
I agree, but where did that come from? Was something like that?
No, he learned from. Well, what I'm saying is, many games last season, in the big moments, Arteta.
No, bro, I agree with you, but what made you just cook Arteta randomly?
No, because I'm saying about Arsenal because Man City have lost 2 players, Mahrez and Gundogan. Everyone's acting like it's opening the door for Arsenal.
Yeah, it's not.
That's what I'm saying. Arteta back at Old Trafford, huge game, right? That you brought on Fred to nullify Odegaard to help control him. Arteta didn't know what to do. West Ham, the crowd are getting on his back. They get the first goal back. What does he do? He takes off Thomas Partey. Against Man City at home, Grealish is absolutely. I can't remember who they play right back. Grealish had him on toast.
You know what it is, Henry? Yeah, everything you're saying is 100% correct. But because you support Tottenham, yeah, these men ain't trying to hear it, innit? I'll be real. Like, but you're right. You are 100% right, bro. Listen,
fucking saying
one thing I'll guarantee you is that Arteta is not learning from his mistakes. He's not.
facts.
He is so arrogant, yeah, and so deluded, yeah, with his approach because he's a great coach.
He's a world-class coach.
He's a great coach, but as a manager, this brother has a blind spot in it, and he will not do nothing. It's just one of them ones where he won't do nothing. Like, this is what it is, yeah. Like, he's gonna do all the sexy football at the beginning, and when it comes to the big decisions, he's going to make the wrong decisions, bro. He is going to, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is all it is, bro. You can see the mentality at the club, yeah. It's not ruthless enough. Like, he's done the friendship approach, innit? That's Arteta, bro. He wants to cuddle everyone. Man had a dog there. Oh, guys, everyone, welcome Declan and that, bruv. That what kind of
Who gets a dog?
What kind of dumb shit is this, bro? Like, come on, this is not serious. Do you know what I'm saying? This is not serious. I'll be real. Like, you got fucking what's his name, Zinchenko doing huddles and all that, bro.
Yeah,
Listen,
come on, guys.
bruv, these guys are not built. Yeah, they're not built. Do you know what I mean? For the high pressure moments. However, he's a very good coach, though. Do you know what I mean? Like,
he is, and he's learned from the best.
Undisputed. But you know what? This cuddling players thing don't win trophies. You know like that. The reason why Pep Guardiola is because he knows how to put the arm around the shoulder, but he also knows how to tell you to go fuck yourself if he needs to. Do you know what I mean? That's what Pep is. Pep's a straight bastard, bro, when he needs to be. Do you know what I'm saying? Arteta don't have that in him, bro. He just wants to be friends with everyone, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is the problem.
And this is why he will never get to the levels where he's winning titles. Do you know what I'm saying? But someone said it's set up well for the next manager. I completely agree. I think Arteta has he's built a good culture, a good footballing culture, but there's not a winning
culture.
Laid
the foundations. That's all he's done.
Yeah. It's a good footballing culture. He did what people thought Oli was going to do, innit? And Oli didn't do that. Oli was been a bum. Arteta's done an amazing job for the next manager. Do you know what I mean? If Arsenal were to go out and get a serious manager now, I'd genuinely be afraid of them. But Arteta's not serious.
So what they should do is they should go and get Ancelotti. That is the guy.
He's going Brazil. He's going Brazil, bro.
Yeah, if he don't go or just go all out. But these not because Mbappe said he'd like to play for Arsenal one day. Then I think they're going to get Kylian Mbappe.
He never said that, bro. He never said that, though. Do you know what I mean? That man asked him about teams. Obviously, Henry's one of his idols, so he mentioned Arsenal. Man never said nothing about he wants to play for Arsenal, bro. Like, these men are just misquoting my G. Like, no,
it's the PR. He's
Mbappe wouldn't play for Arsenal, bruv. Like, come on, like, let's stop this. You know, like that. Let's stop this now.
I know.
It's just like Caicedo mentioned the Man United thing because of Valencia, but bruv, he's not coming in. He's gonna go Chelsea. Chelsea got the bag. Like, do you know what I mean? Man needs to stop misquoting these ballers, fam. Do you know what I mean? Kylian Mbappe knows his worth. Why would he look at Arsenal? Like, what have they won? You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Like, a man that can go Real Madrid and stuff, he's gonna go. Of course, he's not, man. Come on.
The thing is, as well, like people will say, "Oh, you're a Tottenham fan," so they don't like most things. What I say, not blowing my own trumpet, but a lot of it you'd probably agree with. But because there's a Spurs element to what I'm saying, people don't take it seriously. But they'll see at the end of the season when Arteta wins nothing again and bottles the league title. You know, I might have to join you outside the Emirates next time and just lap it up, mate. Just lap it up. Sit there with Dave and the camcorder, just tuning in, man, because they're so entitled. What's the difference between what Pochettino did when we finished second to Chelsea compared to what Arteta did?
Nothing, bro. Nothing, Henry. Nothing. Do you know what I mean? But it's like you can't let these guys rattle you, though.
I'm not ratting about it. I mean, it's not.
But it's just like, bro, like this is one of them ones where it's a long season. I don't really care what these men are doing. I'll be real. Do you know what I mean? We've got them on Saturday, like nothing game. You know, like that. This is an absolute nothing game.
Watch, they'll win, and it will be like
no. But Henry, the funny thing is, we might win, bro. And even if we win, it means nothing, Henry. Like, it means absolutely nothing, bro. Like, it don't mean nothing, bro. Like, I want to beat them in the league. You know what I mean? I want to beat them at their place in the league. That would be amazing. You know, like that. This preseason game don't mean shit. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything, bro. I'll be real. And that's why I don't really like playing I don't really like playing rivals in pre-season. Do you know what I mean? Because it's much to do about nothing. Do you know what I'm saying?
I
That's
agree.
all it is. It's a nothing game of football, bro. Do you know what I'm
It's just a
saying?
training
Man saying I can't lie, Rants, you're getting slapped tomorrow based off you lot beating the MLS team, bruv. Man said slapped, bruv, because you beat MLS All-Stars, a team that I've never played together
You
before.
beat Benteke.
Do you see what I mean? This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, man getting slapped and that. This is crazy. We've played
Bearing in
Leon.
mind-
We've played Leon, and who else have we played?
Leeds, and they lost to some German. They drew 1-1 with some German team, and they had a Binman in goal, whatever his name is.
But apparently we're gonna get slapped. All right, cool, bro.
Based on what? They lost. They drew 1-1 with Nuremberg.
Bruv, who knows, innit? You know what I mean? Like,
They're not even in the Bundesliga.
bruv, whatever, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of them ones. It doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I'm definitely doing a watch along for it, but it's like, bro, I just don't care. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, this game doesn't mean anything.
Not that deep. It's pre-season. It's a friendly.
Bruv, it means zero, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
Onana will start.
Nah, but I would love to see him play though. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd love to see him play, but I don't think he will. I think it's too
Too early.
I think it's too early, yeah. Like I think I'd love for him to come straight in and play, but I don't think
he's probably better on the ball than most of our centre backs.
No, all your centre backs. You mean most?
I don't know. Romero's pretty composed. It's about the only thing he can do is
Romero's a 2-footed tackler, mate. You know, like that. I think
Rojo.
Nah, bro.
What time's your game tomorrow?
10 p.m. I believe.
10 p.m.
10 p.m. Yeah.
I'll definitely be tuning in for that. And then you
all these Arsenal man in the chat talking shit. Yeah, watch. If we beat them tomorrow, they're gonna.
You watch them all go running.
Nah, they'll say, "Oh, it's only a friendly. Like, it don't mean nothing," and it doesn't. However, they'll be the first to be trying to play it down if they get cooked. This is what I mean. These man there, they're horrendous, bruv.
Are you doing a watch along? I mean, you got 3 games at 3.
Yeah, 10 p.m. 10 p.m.
You got. Hang on. How have you got 2 games in 2 days?
Because I think we're gonna play 2 different teams in those games. That's what I mean. So
How many friendlies have you got?
We got loads, man. I don't know what we're doing, bruv.
You got Athletic Bilbao, Lens, Madrid, Dortmund, Arsenal, Wrexham, Leon, and Leeds. You can only got half a season in friendlies.
I know, bro, but I think we're playing two separate kind of squads, you know, for those games.
We've only got, how many friendlies have we got? We've got Barcelona for the Joan Gamper Trophy. Well, that's another trophy we ain't winning. We've got Leicester on Sunday, Lion City Sailors. Then we've got Shakhtar and Bart. So we've only got 5 friendlies. And you lot have got 8 or 9.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, watch us get absolutely slapped by Barca. That's going to be an embarrassment.
That's mad.
I'm not looking forward to that one bit. We've got 2 games in 2 days.
I don't know, bro. I think it'd be all right. I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? I just want the season to start, Henry, to be honest. All this shit, man.
It's dragging, isn't it?
But I just want to get all my players at my club. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, this is why these preseason games are annoying again. Because it's like, you play a preseason game and it's like, bruv, we don't have all of our players. So these results don't mean anything. Like, what do they mean, bruv? Do you know what I'm saying? So
it's a friendly. I've never known a football club to talk about a friendly so much in my life.
It's dumb. That's why I don't like it, bro. Like, and always in the preseason, we always play Barca or something. And it's like, why are you playing Barcelona?
You know, you played Munich a couple of times, didn't you?
Yeah, Bayern as well. Like, why? Why, bruv? Like,
meanwhile, we're playing Lion City Sailors and the Korean 11.
Yeah, because it's all a money grab. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they get teams that have big followings, yeah, in certain countries. They all meet up together and say, "Yeah, let's rinse the fan base." That's all it is. You know what I mean? Man United and Arsenal got big followings in the United States. So that's why they decided to play there. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all a fucking joke, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Man said we got Madrid as well. Like, see, like, for what? Who's got Madrid? Is that Arsenal or is that Man United that got Madrid?
You have a 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, you're kidding me.
You gonna watch along for that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You got to watch along for Wrexham, and that's 3:30 kickoff.
Yeah, 3:30 is a myth though. Still, you know what I mean? 1 o'clock I'll do though. Why the fuck?
1
would we
o'clock's like the normal NBA time anyway.
Exactly. So I'll do that. Why are we doing Real Madrid? You see what I mean? This club's finished, bro. Like, what's the point? Real Madrid for what, bruv? Like, they play later than us, so they might be less fit than us still. So we'll probably beat them. Do you know what I mean? But again, it don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean nothing. It's weird, bro. Like, it's weird. I can't lie, bro. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it, but who knows, mate? You know what I mean? Oh, big up you lot inside. Get them lights up, man. Come on, we got no 1.2k in here. We ain't even got 500 lights. You man are taking a piss out of my life.
1.2k in here,
bruv. They're taking the piss out of my life, bruv. Man, don't even have 500.
We're not even on 500,
bruv. You're taking the piss out of my life, bruv. Man, need 700 likes expeditiously, bro. That's what I need. You lot smash the like button. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up you lot in the chat as well. There was a quote about Ten Hag on Mason. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you lot can find the quote, slap it in the chat. Someone had it there, but it's gone now. But boy, the only thing I took from it is the manager clearly wants Mason Greenwood back in the squad, but he's not gonna say it outright because he don't want to get cooked, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is, but you know that he wants Mason in the squad because all he said was, listen, I've told the club what I want, but it's up to the club, innit? Kind of thing. And yeah, I think Mason's coming back still. Do you know what I mean? I think Mason is coming back still, and I think it's a matter of when, not if, with Mason Greenwood. And that's like a brand new signing if Mason comes back, because everyone forgets, yeah.
His finishing ability was a joke.
Everyone forgets, yeah, like what he was. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone forgets what he was. But we get him back just similar to like Basuma with you lot. Like, it's a new signing, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it is. It's a new signing. How old is he? He's what, 22?
Who? Mason? He's
Yeah.
20, I think. I think he's 20, bro.
Yeah, he's 21. 22 in October.
Oh, shit, he's 21. Fuck me. He's lost a lot of time out of football, innit?
Yeah.
Because what, he was 19 or something when... Right, he's lost nearly 2 years of football.
Yeah, Ten Hag has apparently said that. He said...
Yeah, look, 18 months. He's lost nearly 2 years of football. That's fucking horrendous, bro.
Did you see Mendy signed for the team in France?
Yeah, Lorient. Yeah, bro. I seen it still. Do you know what I mean? I seen it. So it's gonna be... I don't know, bro. I think Mason comes back, though. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to go on loan, apparently. That's what they're saying. They're saying that he's in control of whether he goes out on loan or not. And they're saying that he doesn't want to. So
he's been training on his own, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been training with Alanga and a few other people. Alanga's been confirmed to go into Nottingham Forest as well, 15 million, which is good business from Man United. That's probably the best bit of business we've done in a number of years. 15 million for a player that was in the academy. Obviously, we brought him from Sweden, but I don't know if we paid for him or we got him for free. But either way, 15 million for someone that graduated through the academy is very good.
100%.
He's shit,
never
bro.
really...
It's good money.
He had like a couple of good games and everyone just went out of hand, didn't they? You got him on a free transfer in 2015 to the under-18s.
Okay, well, there you go. So
Malmo.
Free. There you go. And that man saying, I wonder how Rashford will get on with him. Listen, Rashford's back outside, blood. He ain't with his gal no more, blood. Man's been accused of cheating. So, you know what I'm saying? Him and Mason can just make up now. Was there? I'll be cheating on his gal bear. Like, bro, back outside boys and that, blood. You know, like that. The man are outside. Mason's got a youth, blood. You know what I'm saying? And he's getting married. Rashford was engaged and now he's back out in these streets, blood. You know what I'm saying? With hoes on yachts and that. So I don't really know. I think the beef's squashed, bro. I'll be real. I think the beef's over. You know, like that, bro. So this is just what it is, man. This is exactly just what it is. I think they'll be cool.
Yeah, like, I don't really see them having beef anymore.
Yeah,
that's what he won the I know how to do. So Alanga's best position's what, left wing?
Probably his best position, yeah, is in the gym, blood. He can't play football. He can't play football, bro. He's a fucking vertical jump merchant, bruv. Do you know what I mean? That's it, bruv. Gym shark merchant, mate. That's what he is, bruv. Box jumps and that.
Box jump.
That's what he's on, bro. He's trash, bro. He's a hot garbage, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's interesting, man. He's gone on join Forest.
Yeah.
Is he the worst player to come out of your academy in the last 10 years?
Nah, but he's up there. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? We've had players like Tahith Chong and stuff like that, bro.
Didn't he leave this window as well?
Yeah, donkey, bro. Like Brandon Williams is shit as well. We've had loads of shit ballers, man. To be fair, do you know what I mean?
None of them are. We've had Ollie Skip, mate.
Yeah. I don't know. Alanga's bruv. I think Alanga's worse, man. Like, bruv, Alanga don't have any footballing qualities that are even remotely good, bro. Like none. Like he's
Does
just
Ollie Skip?
fast. I don't know. Maybe, bruv, I'm sure
He's another
Skip
fridge. You
Skip
can't
can do a
turn.
half turn or something like that, though. Maybe I don't know, bruv.
Do a little
Alanga ain't
Cruyff
got a
turn
half
from
turn.
time to time, but that's about it.
Nah, Alanga's just got them runaway slave genetics, blood. You know there was. Man, them in the chat, bruv. That's man's got them ones, boy. Do you know what I'm saying? That's it, bruv. Single leg hopping fences and that. That's Alanga, bro. It's big, blood. Nah, he's not a baller like that. I can't lie. He's awful. So, nah, I don't really know what much else there is to say about that. Do you know? About bruv. Do you know what I mean? The pounded yam genetics, bro. That's just what it is, bruv. You know what I'm saying? He's awful, cuz, you know, like that. But fucking hell.
No, there's no transfer news on Tottenham whatsoever. Nothing.
Nah. It's crazy. It's brazy, though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad he's gone, though. You know what I mean? I'm glad he's gone, though. You know what I mean? And he's at Nottingham Forest. I think Lingard's there as well, so yeah, it'll just be one of them ones where I don't know. We'll see what Forest do next season. Probably nothing. They'll probably spend loads of money, ain't gonna do shit. And the game is the game. But I don't know. I'm happy enough with the noise that's coming out of the club in terms of who we're targeting and stuff like that. And then we just have to wait and see.
I think Forest could go down this year.
Possibly. You lot smash the likes, bruv. You still ain't got 500. You man are fucking taking abyss. You get me?
Forest, Luton, and Everton.
Nah, bruv. Man said Lingard got released from Forest. How is that a thing?
He's gone to the MLS, hasn't he?
Wow.
Did he go to the MLS? I'm pretty sure he went to the MLS.
No, that's crazy.
Oh, he's a free agent at the moment.
Fuck me. I don't even
Apparently,
know.
he's linked to a move to the MLS, yeah.
Lingard, bro. I swear he's 30. And he's gonna go to the MLS.
Yeah, he's 30.
Oh, Jesse, man. Fair enough. No, it ain't. Oh my days. Listen.
He cares more about off-field fee. He don't care about football anymore.
Nah, of course not. Do you know what I mean? If you're 30 and you're doing that, do you know what I mean? You're taking a piss, bruv. You're taking a piss, I'll be real. Yeah, Pogba's definitely going MLS next. I think Pogba will, in the next couple of years, he'll be in Miami, bro. You know what I mean? Next couple of years, I believe so. I think he's got a couple more years in Europe, and then I think he'll go at Miami for sure. For sure.
It's chat, man. KR has said Tottenham need Jason Love at the back. That's that guy that was getting hold of Adam 22's missus.
What the fuck, man?
To be fair, he'd probably be better in the air than Romero. So that's something. Nah,
listen, bro. Listen, I'm ending the stream, man. Listen, you lot smash the likes, man. We ain't even got 500 likes in here. You man are taking a piss, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? You man always want to go left, cuz. You man always want to go left, bro. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Man said Anthony on the right wing, but always going left and that. I don't really know.
Riyad Mahrez on the left.
I don't know when this Adam 22 thing is gonna stop, bro. Do you know what I mean? Yes. I don't know when these things are gonna stop, bro. I can't believe people are still talking about this to this day.
It's madness. I mean, he ended up buying he literally bought his missus a Lamborghini because she did her first scene, and I'm like,
I know, bro. And then I see something of him saying something like, right, because man nutted in his wife and that. A man was saying if she was pregnant and that he'll raise the youth or something. This guy, bro, like, I'm sorry, innit? Like,
he said what? Sorry,
yeah, bro. He said if the youth's pregnant, if she's pregnant, then he'll step up and all these. That's why But that's why I reckon he's trolling, bro. That's why I reckon he's trolling. I reckon this whole thing, yeah, is just like, I think the whole thing is just a big attention grab, and it's working.
Yeah, it's a marketing scheme. That's all it is.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, bro. And the fact that people are still talking about that, it's crazy, bro. We need to leave that there, people. Do you know what I mean? This is nasty. It's a nasty, bro. You know what I'm saying? You look, get me to 700 likes, man. You know what I mean? You got 1.1k here, just past 500. You're taking a piss, bruv. You know what I mean? You'd have had a solid show, you get me? So, listen, just smash up the like button. It helps the stream do what it needs to do. Henry's channel, the link is in the title. Make sure you click that, subscribe to that. You got anything else coming up, bro?
Maybe a video in the next hour or hour and a bit, just a bit of transfer video. I am only 30 subs off of 13.8k, so I am like Tokyo drifting my way to 14k. They're pretty quick this month. So if anyone does want to sub, it would be greatly appreciated. And then I'm live tomorrow at 12 with Saeed as well, and there'll be a couple more videos coming out tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for having me on again. The chat's been pretty wild as usual.
Always, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You mad people, man. Make sure you subscribe to Henry. Link is in the title, and smash the like before you head out, people. And I'll catch you guys in a bit.